Okay, so I've got my same base plate for this activity, but we're now moving to operations, and I haven't put back the millions because I've just got hundred thousands and hundreds, tens and ones in my thousands house, and I've got hundreds, tens and ones in my units or my ones, which you can call whichever one you want. Now, I've kept my same number there that we just did from our previous activity in number, and I, of course, have my double numbers so that we're knowing that everything coming along here is now numbers. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to multiply this all by 3. Now, so for our students that we have some numbers down the bottom so they can use those. I do have a big box beside me with the numbers already in their category. So in this box, I actually have a plastic box, and all of the numbers and letters are divided by their number and letter so that it's easy for students to be able to get out if we require some more. Now, the other little thing that I have down the bottom is a little mini figure, and this one is police person, and that was just a little Lego figure that I started using for my students as they had done some sums or some operations, and just so that they could have a little reward when they had finished. So don't mind him, he's just sitting there and ready. All right. So this first activity that I'm going to do is I am going to multiply this number that I have, which is 854,431, and I'm going to multiply that by 3. And so what I want to be able to do is I need our students to know that we actually start at the ones house. And so when we're multiplying 1 by 3, it means that we've got 1 here, and we are going to multiply them by 3. So I have 3 manipulatives, and I have just shown that I had 1, but now it's 3 times that amount, which is 3. So down the bottom here, I would go 1 times 3, and I would make a 3. And again, like I said before, I've seen some really, really great 3D place value systems that people have made on some other videos. So please do use something that works for yourself. This really helps students to have an understanding of setting out, I've found, and how it sits in the place value system. It's not going to work for all students, but it's just one idea that you might want to use. So the next one is 3 times 3, which is going to be 9. And also students are going to have a good understanding of the symbolic numbers. So they would be past the manipulatives, and they would be starting to understand this place value system, but the manipulatives could be there in case they couldn't work it out. So if they couldn't work out 3 times 3, they could get 3 into 3 groups and work out that the answer was 9. All right, so the next one is 4 by 3. Now this answer is 12, so I'm going to grab 12 and I'm going to put the 2 down there, and I've got 1 left over, but it's not actually 1, it's 1 in the next house. So you can, when students carry that over, you can actually put that there so that it's sitting there and it's ready to go. And people use that in different houses. They put it in different places in different countries, so you could put it wherever you want to have it. Okay, so the next one is 3 4s. Oh, again, 12. But this time I've actually got my 1 here already, so it's now going to be 13. So I actually need to get the 3, put it down here, and put my 1 back up here. Okay, 5 3s are 15, but I've already got 1 again, so it's now going to be 16. Okay, which is pretty handy having this little thing here, actually, to tell you the truth. And I've got 3 8s are 24, but again, I've got another one, so now it's going to be 25. So I need to get a 20, a 2, and a 5. So I put down a 5. And I've got a 2 left over, which, guess what? I did actually need my millions house over here. So that was required. And we have hundreds, tens, and ones, and I can pop the millions back on there and understand why we need to do that. So our total number, if I multiply 854,431 multiplied by 3 is 2,563,293. So now I need to get another little Lego figure for having completed the task.